It's a billion-dollar industry. But skull-crushing hits like these can leave even young players concussed, motionless, and with permanent damage to their brain. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, is caused by repeated blows to the head. Its discovery is the main topic of the film Concussion, starring Will Smith.
A human brain sits in a fluid completely disconnected from the human skull.
Once you make that contact, everything come together.
To play or not to play? That is the question. It's one even Super Bowl winners like Lamar Woodley must tackle every day.
This is picked off by Lamar Woodley.
Woodley hit him.
Lamar Woodley with his 8th sack of the season.
Y'all got to take care of y'all body, man. Everything from the head on down. Because at the end of the day, when you get off the football field, you still got to go home and enjoy life. John, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Today, Lamar joins the What Would You Do team.
How do you think people will react, Lamar?
There's going to be people that don't want their kids to play football due to the concussions and all the different studies that's going on now.
Would you push your son to play?
If he want to play football, I'm going to make sure that he has the knowledge and information about everything so he understands what he's getting himself into.
At Sports Paradise in Medford, New Jersey, our mom is worried about her son's desire to put on a helmet and hit the gridiron.
I don't want to play soccer anymore. I want to play football like a real man.
We've had this discussion before, Jamari. You're not playing football. It's too dangerous.
Come on. I'm not going to get hurt. I'm too fast.
No, baby, I'm sorry. I want you to take care of me when you're older, not the other way around.
If you saw a mom refuse to let her son play football because of health concerns,
you're ruining my life.
I'm saving your life.
What would you do?
Mom, I don't want to play soccer. I want to play football, a real man sport.
Jamari, honey, we talked about this. Football is too dangerous. You're not playing football.
This father listens in as Jamari makes his case.
I'm too fast to get hurt. Nobody can catch me.
No loving mother would let their kid play football.
Maybe a guy will understand better. You're being overprotected.
Jamari.
Will this dad speak up from the sideline?
Come on, Dad. Don't let me down, Dad.
He's not allowed to play football either.
What do you think is a good age to let a kid play tackle football?
Oh, I wouldn't let him do it.
Even if he were in high school and college?
No, I wouldn't let him.
Why not?
Because of the injuries. Yeah, it's too scary. But, you know, if you begged me for it, like your son, it wouldn't be as easy for me either.
When Jamari returns, he gets a good old-fashioned man-to-man talk.
You should try wrestling. Football's dangerous.
Don't y'all slam each other on the mat?
Couldn't that be dangerous too, slamming on the mats and stuff?
It's not nearly as dangerous as the football. You're not hitting your heads against each other the whole time. My son over here, if he told me he wanted to play football, I would tell him he wasn't allowed to. Because I'd be too worried about him getting hurt, like your mom is.
But my mother's being mean. She doesn't understand.
She does understand, but she's trying to protect you.
Your advice?
I would tell him it's not worth it. Football's scary. It's really scary. I don't want to hear him in his early 30s having trouble walking around.
Well, we have a Super Bowl champ with us today, Lamar Woodley. He's here, and he's giving us some advice.
How are you?
How you doing? How you doing?
Agreed with yours.
That's a question that we always face as professional athletes now is, are you going to let your son play? And now I understand where you're coming from as far as the safety.
If the equipment starts getting better and they start showing that it's making an impact, then I would be all for it. But not right now.
I think you're doing the right thing, Dad.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
We roll again.
No, Jamari, football is too dangerous. No. We've had this discussion before.
And now it's a mother and son who take the field.
Jamari, if I have to see you lying on a field somewhere injured, I couldn't handle that.
If it's not football, then it's nothing. I don't want to play any other sport.
Jamari, I'm just saying what any other mother would say. Jamari.
She said the same thing to me.
Yeah, but I let you play.
Do you worry about the concussions?
He had one, mild one, in 7th grade.
It seems like a lot of people have them. Anybody who plays.
Yeah.
It was because the person who gave me concussion didn't actually know what he was doing.
So you think if the sport is played right, it's okay?
Yeah, there probably is, depending on what he plays, too.
Yeah.
If it were you.
Try it. I'd worry, though, but I'd let him try it.
If you had a chance to play in college, would you do it?
No, definitely.
NFL?
And that is where she draws the line.
She was worried about you when you were playing?
Yeah, definitely. She was always worried, especially when I did get the concussion.
What did you do?
I researched helmets, and I bought a helmet that I thought was more protective. But moms are going to worry no matter what, so.
Back in the store, it's a sentiment shared by many moms and dads.
Wouldn't it be better to watch your son playing your favorite sport?
I would love it if I knew he could be safe. I would be really nervous about concussions just because, I mean, that could affect your rest of your life. It's sad when you see those retired players that are really damaged from it.
My son's 30, and so he did the same thing to me that you don't to your mom.
He's perfectly fine, right?
He is, but I didn't let him play. Maybe I should have, but she's probably worried because when you get injured in football, it's usually not a great injury. It's either a bad concussion or a broken bone or a neck injury.
This next dad tackles a reality of most team sports. Injuries happen. It's the risk that comes with playing.
Listen, I think as a mom, you need to do what you're comfortable with. I mean, really, that's what it is. Because my daughter played soccer, got a concussion. Max played football and lacrosse, got a concussion in lacrosse.
There are people that get concussions in marching band.
Oh my gosh. So why do we let them play at all, right? I mean, football has repetitive hits to the head.
But the technology's improving, the coaching is improving. It's starting at a younger age, teaching them how to tackle.
You told them what you went through with your kids.
Yes, I did.
Do you worry about it?
It's not on my mind enough to change or pull them from sports. I think that sports are good, athletics are good, and they teach you more than just how to play.
It's the fourth quarter, and before time runs out, we put Lamar in the game.
Excuse me.
What'll happen when we swap one overprotective mom
Can I get these in a
10.5
for an overprotective dad?
I play soccer, man. None of this football nonsense. Can't have my only boy getting hurt.
No, Pops. I don't want to play soccer. I want to play football.
You ain't big enough to play football. I don't want to see a son of mine lying on the field.
I can do this. Why don't you trust me?
I trust your son, but I want you to be able to take care of me when you're older and healthy and can move around.
Immediately, Leanne Lozada makes it clear what team she's on.
Oh, I let my son get beat.
You let him play? You let your son play football?
Oh, absolutely. He loved it.
He loved football?
Beat. What did I do? What did I do?
What you did was she just let me struggle. I struggle, I go back to the sport. I'm great at playing.
Soccer. He likes soccer.
Her message, sometimes as parents, we struggle to let go.
You're not worried about the injuries?
You can't shelter him. He's still young enough where they're going to protect him.
Right.
Do you think he's babying you?
Yes, I just want to try something new.
Yeah, so let him do it.
I get a scholarship for this.
Yeah, it's unlikely, but you could do it. You
Good.
could do it. Absolutely. Especially in this area because he is probably faster. Hi.
Hi, this is what would you do?
God.
You stepped right
I
in.
watch your show.
What was your message to him?
He loved his son. He was trying to protect him. But the world's tough, so you just gotta let him try.
Well, that's Lamar Woodley. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He won a Super Bowl.
You know, that was great actually what you said because kids got to learn.
Yeah.
And sometimes we baby them and sometimes we shelter them and we don't give them a chance to learn. And some things you got to learn on your own because if I shelter you the whole time, you're never going to grow.
What do you say to that?
I mean, if he wants to try and get hurt, let him get hurt. He has to learn the hard way or learn the baby way.
Where did you learn that?
Her.
And you're awesome now, right? So you just gotta keep trying.
What would you do?